Hello guys, it's TZK, and today I'm talking about the Vulcan. As you all know, this is one of the most, if not the most, overpowered weapon in Kingdom Floor 3 as of right now. And to be fair, I've actually slept on this weapon quite a bit. I didn't use it originally when it first started getting popular, but I actually started using this recently, and I gotta say it is still really overpowered. Tripwire still have no patch for it, so by all means, if you want to beat Hell on Earth easy or kill that boss really easy, then do use the Vulcan whilst you still can. And the loadout I use, I've actually got this all leveled up to the purple tier, so it will do a lot of damage, but I use supercharged plasma, plasma focuser, ultra octane fuel tank, and pneumatic plasma cooler. And with the supercharged plasma, you do actually get a bonus 5 damage when you're in like 10 meters of like 3 or more enemies, and you do actually get more burn friction, more AoE, but you do get a little less accuracy. So just because it says 50%, don't get put off by it, it's still really good. Of course, you do get more AoE to hit more enemies with. And with the plasma focuser, you get a little less fire rate, but you do actually make up for it with the damage with the primary, and the plus 100% projectile speed, although it has a little less fire rate, so I guess those two cancel each other out. And your bonus ability is a 3% chance to refill armor to 20% after destroying enemies limb or armor. Ultra octane fuel tank, you do get a little less ammo, but for some reason you get like 35% damage on the magazine, which makes no sense, but I'm just going to use it anyway. And you actually deal 5% more damage to bosses, keep that in mind for later. And the plasma cooler, you do get negative 40 ammo cost, so you don't burn through it, but you do get a little less damage. Of course, you get a load of damage already from the magazine, so that minus 1% will literally do nothing. And you do increase melee and bash damage by 20% during Z time. To be fair, there's not really any wrong answer with the Vulcan. You don't have to go with the exact build I'm using. I found any kind of attachment works really, but this is one I primarily like to use, and it does like really decent damage. Either way, you're still going to have a really overpowered weapon, and speaking of overpowered, this thing is really OP still. You don't even need to charge it up at all, you just like keep spamming the like regular fire mode, and you will literally destroy flesh pounds in like a couple hits. I was actually playing on 6-player Hell on Earth with like a group of friends, and we literally all had Vulcans. We absolutely destroyed everything. Flesh pounds stood no chance, the bosses stood no chance. It was literally taking chunks like off the boss. It was like crazy, along with the gadgets too. And even on solo by yourself, it absolutely rips through anything. It just takes like massive chunks off the boss's health. And remember that ability I mentioned before where it does like extra damage to bosses? Yep, that's it, the octane fuel tank. This is probably responsible for all of the damage, even though an extra 5% more doesn't feel that much, but you do get a plus 35% damage. However, of course, one downside with this weapon is it is going to be expensive. It is your tier 4 firebug, so it will be absolutely expensive. And as I have loads of purple attachments on it, it's going to be about 6,200 for firebug. I always use this on commando because you got the discount skill. I got this for about 4,000 on discount, and if you're not using firebug, it still works really well, the Vulcan. You can take it with any specialist and it'll just absolutely rip through anything. You get easy levels with it, so definitely do try this weapon as soon as you can. And to be fair with you, I was actually trying this weapon out because I only had a level 2 firebug. I haven't leveled up my firebug at all, so I was trying this with like my level 2 firebug. I actually won the game with the Vulcan. It just absolutely ripped anything. I went up a few levels, but I was like 1 or 2 XP off the next level, which was annoying. But yeah, even if you're like a low level, like level 2, level 0, you can still use the Vulcan. It just absolutely rips through anything. It's definitely a weapon I recommend. I also heard some of Ninja's weapons supposed to be really powerful, along with Medic's tier 4, which I will definitely check out for another video. Also, another problem with the Vulcan is you do tend to run through ammo quite fast. Even though it looks like you actually do have loads of ammo spare, you do easily run through it by just spamming like the regular fire mode. And unless you have like an ammo bag or enough money for the trade it, I do find myself running through ammo quite fast. Although if you are careful with it, it's not really a big issue. but is something to look out for. Yeah, it's just a short video showcasing the Vulcan. Stay up to date with latest Kin Floor 3 builds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join Discord if you're new, and of course I'll see you all in the next video.